And we were blessed that they allowed us, they gave us permission to start. In 1999, we started the construction of the health center, but the nursing school started in 2017. And we are making 7 years now. Home care and intensive care, they haven't yet Thank you so much for the great we are very grateful. Midwifery. Thank you, Baba. Baba Sanga Inokwana.
examinations conducted by the Uganda Nurses and Midwives Examinations Board. I have the honor to request you to constitute the congregation of the second graduation of Leura School of Nursing and Midwifery on the 13th October 2023.
By virtue of the authority invested upon me as the chief guest, I take this pleasure to constitute the congregation for the second graduation of Leura School of Nursing and Midwifery on 13th, which is a Friday, October 2023.
Ngenda kusiima abakulembeze abakuuma ekifo kino abakikola nkulainya banange mwebale chairman bo district ya Bugweri igombolola lya Ibulanku era n'ekyalo kya Ibulanku. Ndi musiimu olw'enkulankulana eyo abazaire nenda abakubiriza Uganda nga basawo ba gavumenti ife abaife bano mbasaba bane mube basawo balungi kubanga babasomesa bulungi babasomesa ebyetaagisa bwe mwidanda babantu bwe mbabagema obulungi tijja kuwangalira bigambo nenda kuvaano kenkoba nti ono isentebe munange mu muluka guno kyamaneno si wanu busolera isentebe munange mu muluka gwa Nsaale era ku kyalo ky'Ensaale.
Governing Council, benefactors, Chairman LC5, Bugweri, RDC Bugweri, Area MOP, Executive Secretary, Uganda Nurses and Midwifery Board, Chairman Uganda Nurses and Midwifery Board, Commission for having honored our invitation in this memorable second graduation ceremony 2023. It is a milestone for our village, for our college. We are graduating 296 students. That is nurses 192 graduates, midwives 104 graduates, male graduates are 80, female are 216, male percentage is 27, female percentage is 73, nurses percentage is 65, midwives percentage is 35. The best graduates, the best students in its research is with the CGPA 4.52 is Molondo Teddy. Clap for her. The teaching staff and the mentors have undergone a lot of tests to reach this milestone. Preparing learners is a big challenge. Teaching and giving practical and impacting skills that lack of those professionals. They deserve a big applause. Sometimes appreciating your kind heart is quite understandable. We kindly request you always to keep going and doing the best for the better, meeting our learners and keeping the light of the institution shining, shining and growing. Be blessed for work well done. Equally important, I also thank the parents and the guardians for our graduates and the continuing students for continually bearing the over-increasing demand in terms of funds to meet the requirements of the different courses your children were pursuing and never giving up. We are indeed humbled. Thank you for your support. I'm indebted to thank the director, Mr. Sulaiman Lule, for being available whenever issues of all nature, ranging from staff to the rest of rural communities arises. He does not look aside. Our thanks can't be enough. Let God reward him abundantly, and I better read Proverbs 20, verse 6. Equally important, I pass on my sincere gratitude to the proprietors of this school institution, the Lukabyo family, for if it was not your vision, the whole of this happening today, nobody could witness. Thank you very much. May Almighty God bless you always.
Time. Thank you for honoring our invitation to officiate at this historic ceremony. Madam Munkubireko Baba Nomuziro Gwara Iguru ino. In the same vein, I welcome all of you distinguished visitors and friends for putting time aside to join us today. Your Highness, Rural School of Nursing and Midwifery, and the people of Bugweri believe in you, support you, are behind you, and will always continue to be with you. Allow me also to give you the background of the school. Rural School of Nursing and Midwifery started on the 17th November 2017 to answer the need of young girls from Bugweri who wanted to train as nursing assistants at our Ibulanku Community Health Center 4. However, this cadreship had been phased out by the Ministry of Health. We also realized that most of them had the minimum requirements to train at certificate level as either a nurse or midwife at enrollment level. After satisfying the requirements, Rural School of Nursing and Midwifery was given green light to start with a 2-year provisional license, and thereafter was issued a full registration by the Ministry of Education and Sports. Your Highness, the school is 6 years now, and in the course of these years, our enrollment has been, in 2017 we received 30 students, in 2018 we registered 85, in 2019 we enrolled 25, in 2020 we registered 215, in 2022 we enrolled 75, and in 2023 we registered over 200 students. I would like to report therefore, Your Majesty, that the school is liked and we receive students all over Uganda. Specifically, I would say we have students from Swam border, that is in Sabini, Kapchora districts. We receive students from Ankole, Buganda, and certainly Busoga. But in a special way, I would like to mention that we receive many students from Kamuli and Wiyende districts. Your Highness, our first graduation, we commissioned 110 students, and this second graduation ceremony, we will present to you 296 graduates who will receive certificates in nursing and midwifery respectively. I congratulate all graduates upon reaching this milestone. Congratulate all our graduates that are graduating today as well. Your Majesty, Rural School of Nursing and Midwifery has an organization structure which we've been highlighting here. We have a governing council, support supervision from our line ministries, some of them are represented here. I commend this council for the concerted efforts exhibited in steering and managing the affairs of the school, In the face of increasing challenges, I extend appreciation to the good and harmonious governance practiced by the Council Surrey. The good work ethics shown to us enabled us to build the institution from scratch to what we are seeing today. The members of staff, I would like to thank you so much. You've really mentored and steered these students very well. Your Majesty, allow me to applaud the students of Rural School of Nursing and Midwifery for upholding and adhering to the words of wisdom from the famous lecture of Professor Christopher James during induction. He always reflects on a very high degree of commitment, and his word is always discipline. I encourage you to continue to work as a team in the spirit of brotherhood. All these values pay at the end of the day, and you are the beneficiaries. To the partners, we would like to thank you so much. The Ministry of Education, Busoga Kingdom, many students have gone through Busoga Kingdom, Baba, and the Rural School of Nursing and Midwifery has been extending bursaries to these students. I would like to you students to give a very big hand clap to Baba for these bursaries which are always extended through his kingdom. Central Busoga Diocese, Compassion International, Financial. Please remember, the gates of Rural School of Nursing and Midwifery will always be open for those that seek more knowledge. I wish to remind you that there are a lot of challenges ahead of you. It is your responsibility to remain focused and build on what you have attained and climb all ladders in academia. Ensure you make the right decisions and choice in whatever you do. Do not give up if you fail for the first time or second time. Remember, there is always room for improvement. Do not forget your roots. Once again, I congratulate you upon the achievement of this milestone and pray that God will continue to bless and preserve you. Your Majesty, I would like to report with sadness. I would like to inform you and this congregation about the passing of the following students. Ologai Alex, a student in year 1 and semester 2, died early February 2022 and was buried at Ibulanku district. A student called Penina Katonos, a student who had completed her training and would be graduating today, passed on. This came back, the results came back when she had passed very well, and she would be graduating today. She was married on 28th August 2023 at Bukanga, Shiguru North. I would like to invite everybody through you, Your Majesty, to observe a minute silence in honor of their souls. Nursing healthcare providers should focus on issues that affect older individuals, such as osteoporosis diseases. We are in touch with the Ministry of Education to come up with the curriculums to enable us start up these programs. Above all, I would like to thank the government of the Republic of Uganda for the mandate. Our mother, overall benefactor, Mrs. Sheila Davidson Lukabyo, I wish you happy celebrations and great memories of this day. Allow me in a very quick style to introduce the body members, which are led by Professor Christopher Bapesea. Would you please just come in front here for recognition?
On the recent occasion that took place last month at Namugalwe, the seat of Chiburu County, to mark the 9th coronation of your kingdom. With pleasure and humbleness, we took note of the decisions and demands of your esteemed office that were announced at Namongale, and we pray that God will continue to provide blessings to their full realization. I would like, Father, to congratulate you, to congratulate our students who will be getting their certificates today by reminding them of one caption in the Holy Bible. The Bible teaches us that education is life. Ordinarily, we also know that education is a human right, and that being the case, about 3 years ago, our graduating students, and pursuant to their medical profession of nursing and midwifery, chose Leura in Ibulanku to pursue their course. It is our hope that in the course of their stay here, Leura School has managed to at least meet most of the expectations. If this be the case, we would like to thank the entire Leura administration, especially both the director and the principal. It is not a bed of roses. The journey of your education is both long and arduous. And above all, the journey which at the end of our stay here will reward you with certificates. Has just started. Up to today, I therefore urge you, young people, to add value to the education you have so far managed to pick from Leura in Ibulanku. Finally, to the graduates, I have this to say. 1, be the change that you want to see in the world. 2, the world we find ourselves in, living our greatest glory is not really falling, but falling and rising again is the issue. We might have been born in the gutter, but we must remain looking up at the stars in heaven. For the future, we have always looked to look. The future we always look to depends on what we do today and how.
Your Royal Highness, Members of Parliament, today and constitute the congregation of the second graduation of the Leura School of Nursing and Midwifery. We are honoured by your presence, Sebo. I also want to thank the Right Reverend Patrick Ukula, Bishop of Central Busoga, for conducting the service on this occasion. Greetings to all the parents and friends who have travelled to be present on this important occasion. I am very sorry that I am not able to be with you physically today, but my son Paul has agreed to represent the Lukabyo family. It gives me great pleasure to congratulate all today's graduates whose studies were interrupted by lockdowns due to COVID-19, but who have triumphed over difficult circumstances to achieve excellent results. Well done, all of you. We are proud of you. You have brought honour to yourselves, your teachers, and your school. I would also like to congratulate the teachers for your untiring efforts. I wish all of you graduates well as you move into the wider medical world wherever God may lead you. Never forget to give Him thanks when things go well and trust in Him when the way is hard. Conduct yourselves with dignity and love wherever you go. Show compassion to those in your care. Nursing is not just a job, it is a vocation. It is not about earning an income, but about helping others. Continue to make the school proud of you. God be with all of you. Thank you. Paul Lukabyo.
Natawaife okusookera ddala Bugweri wenda okwaniriza mu Bugweri omulundi ogundi. Wenda okusiima olw'ensonga buli lwe tukwenda mu Bugweri oba niife. Weebale ino weebalire irala. Nga disitulikiti ya Bugweri ffe baba omulama gwo twagukoopa era tugukola bulungi. Message yo eri kusomesa ate kusomekeza w'osobola mu busobozi bwo n'akukola ino kuba Obugweri Busoga okutwalira alala tuteekwa okulwanisa obwavu. As a district local government, Your Highness, we are proud of this institution, Lule School of Nursing. Kuba etuwaire facelift nga district to add the value in terms of education and the health services. So lwekyo tusiima Lule management ne staff olw'omulimu omulungi gwe mulikola n'okusobola okutuyigulirawo gates abantu abatali Bugweri okusobola okuyingira mu Bugweri ne baba nga bakola mu emirimu egy'amakulu. Twende okwebaza bene essomero lino naddala abaalitandikawo kuba omulanga gwa Pulezidenti wa Uganda gukoba nti eitaka lye tulina lyongeri abantu tulikozese bulungi tutalitemaatemamu nakulitunda wabula tulikolemu ekintu ekyomugaso. N'olwekyo twenda kwebaza famire eno olw'okuba eitaka lyaife lino twalitaamu ekintu ekyomugaso ekijja okubaawo emyaka n'emyaka. Abagweri n'Abasoga mbakubiriza okukola omulanga gwa Pulezidenti.
Is around. Basebo ni banyabo kaneyandule ninze Magala Banuli Deputy RDC wa Bugweri. Amise ife baba wa Busoga eitofali yote ile munteekateeka y'okugwoli tukolamu nga Abasoga. Ekyo nga kiwirinda kusiima wa Leura Nursing and Primary and the Midwifery. That was the slip of the tongue. Twenda kubasiima emirimu gye mulikola mu Bugweri. Mwebale ino
bano bantu bo. Twebaza Katonda obuwanguzi bwe batuuseeko. Twebaza Katonda ba directors b'essomero lino, ba benefactors Bugweri mutukoze bulungi kubanga tulina ensolo ey'amagezi. buli ava wano tavaawo ngalo mbereere abajja okufuuka omuntu ow'omugaso mu Uganda. Twibye kubona abaana baife nga bafuna embaluwa era mbita mu byangu ino nga ngenda bwakubayozaayoza obuwanguzi bwe mutuuseeku mujje muwangule kubanga muwangwire leero enjira esigaireyo buwanguzi bwereere kasita muba nga muibi lwaki mwafunye obuwanguzi obw'olwaleero. Abazaire tubeebaza mwebale kwerekereza abaana bano bafuuka Abannayuganda abajja otugasa. Ebigambo byange n'ebyo mbeebaza nnyo olw'okuyita abasinga baibye kuba baaba aliwo abambeeda bali bano abagweri bonabona baibye kuba baaba oliwo abakyala ba Women Council basitwike baibye kuba baaba olibye. Ofunvuwale Isebantu for God and my country.
And I'm here to represent the Executive Secretary of Uganda Nurses and Midwives Examinations Board. She has not been able to come, but up to yesterday, she was ready to come until duty called. But she is wishing you well and is happy that God has granted that this takes place. Guest of honor, I wish to commend your Prime Minister due to the other duties that he contributes to the country. We continually work with him and we commend his effort. Papa, we really appreciate you. I want to cut my speech into a very short speech by commending the vision bearers of this school, the Lukabyo family. I commend you for the thought of a nursing and midwifery school. However, I also thank the government of Uganda for giving us this environment where we can make a contribution to our community development. I also want to commend the Executive Director for taking this vision forward. I know the Lukabyo family thought, but I'm sure you have done a lot to see this happen and go forward. Thank you very much, and I wish that you clap for him. In council, we commend you. The parents and guardians, we also commend you. And to the students, what I want to say today is that this is maybe your first achievement, and where possible, some of you have another achievement of having gotten some children. However, the first achievement is not the last. Continue to continuously develop yourself. You have mentors out there that are going to teach you and your peers. But what contributes to that most is the virtue of humility. Please be humble wherever you go. Take forward the soft skills that are instilled in you by this great institution. When you get there, the person judging you is God. The Lord our God prepared blessings for those who perform the duty that He gave to us. And therefore, please go ahead and love and serve. Your patience, the community will continue to assess you. The board has done its work. We congratulate you. But we also want to see you contribute positively to the country, to the communities, and the world over. In the interest of time, MC, allow me submit.
Busoga akali kuleeta kebulubiri ate n'ebibuye n'obwo febo batukira wabata lwanyisa endwero gwavuliki n'obutamanya. This school is at the epitome of representing such. Basema bibanyabo ebyange tibijja kuba bingi paka okubaiddukiza genda kuba omwezi 18 omwezi ogw'omulala omwaka guno gwene baba Kyabazinga galandyokokuna ajja kujja kuloopa obufungo bwaife obutukuvu bwe twafuna emayugu eri Katonda wedimu abasoga olwisi mujja mwatoola ebintu bino mwazitabulatabula oyambula obwo bwafunga obutukuvu kuba omuzaire naabukola ki naasainika fena okubebaza mwena mwena era naye n'obakolera nti ebugembe taida kuba ntebe eningi aye omukolo guno gwa buli Busoga mu maka ge naawo wetunaawa tubakomye entumije muteyula bugembe ino kuba entebe diriyo ntono baba bena mwebale kutegekera Bugweri mu Bugweri gamba Nkono mwebale kutegekera Makono muki mu Bukono Mukajanga mwebale kutegekera abebuna muki mu Buna ebugembe ndakwayo n'entebe entono ino kale ndi basaba olunaku olwo lunaku lukulu wakawa ino buli Busoga iteekoko yo taku TV goberera omukolo embaga entaku ekoze eki eweye era ndikwenda bakatuukira Busoga bakolera nti mu Busoga olunaku etakuba public holiday era lukwenda mugifuule public holiday paka baba webalire ddala omulimu gwange n'ogwo kuba baba enda kunira entokera kumukola ogwo Abasoga tibenda kumpuliriza kisebo tatagana osiime aye ngoka alukusiima lata bwetwali era mu ngaalo balagira baba Kyabazinga yalagira nti ettaka lya Busoga kirikola ki yalagira nti ettaka lya Busoga kirikola ki kiritundwa kunkyo kuno baba bena bakobya nti ettaka lyerakalama kwekongolola eri abaaliba alitakulekyaba ndikwenda olwaleero kakasa kyeyamaanyi wekitundu kye ebintu bino mwaka 1967 nga batwaire obwa Kyabazinga n'obungi ebintu bino byangeresebwa disitulikiti mu Busoga ebikuuma amataka g'Abasoga kitegeeza nti amataka ago ga disitulikiti amataka ago g'abaani g'Abasoga era tusaba kyeyamaani wekugwe baba tujja kubaniimu oba kujja mu kooti zendaakwere oba akola mulimu ki zendaakwere ate Kyabazinga yerabire ekintu kirala wano waliwo omuntu eyakosa ku interview baningira mu gavumenti okulo lyokusooka kirowooza nti wano waliwo omuntu owuli asobola okukosanza interview so omukulu wange mwamuyinda gana awali omukulu wange gakyamalayo kubondi ya DSS kitalamu atulaliira aye yakosa ku interview wano azakosa ku interview ali kumpulira mbona ali ku isimu bikwenda okwebaza sebo olw'okuningiza mu gavumenti ate naakula n'atuuka ku mbeera tuno baba Kyabazinga gana nakuyitamu no lemuleeta abali Kyabazinga gana oyogere ku eri abantu bano nisaba mwena mwena muwulise mukawulira kelere
Principal and members of staff, abazaire and the graduates, n'abagenyi abandi bitiibwa byemwe olw'omukolo okuba ogw'endawulo nti gwa bya kusoma ndijja kusoma speech yange mu Luzungu Busoga lidaba lutono. I'm in attendance today to observe and preside over the academic harvest of the Leura School of Nursing and Midwifery, which will serve as a strong argument in favor of the school's continued existence. Despite being my maiden visit to this institution, I am already impressed by the friendly welcome given to me congregation, and as well very happy for the preparations that went into making this occasion possible. During my guided tour of the school, I discovered with interest that it provides a holistic education and that it has carved out a niche for itself in providing its students with skills and tools they need through demand-driven, practically oriented programs like nursing and midwifery. Mwebale ino kusomesa abaana baife era mwenena bali obana. My observation and suggestion to the management is that it should streamline and update the existing courses and widen on its base. I'm glad that effective next year, diploma classes in nursing and midwifery will take shape. Nebaza komiti y'essomero olw'emirimu gino egy'enjawulo gy'eri kukola ate era erijja kwongera okuleta programs z'eddiini n'okwongeza ku midaala abaana gye balijja osomeraku nti okutwala ku certificates eziriwo balijja atandika n'okusomesa abaana aba diploma mwebale ino. The Kingdom aims at promoting the health of every family in our area of jurisdiction so that we can have a healthier population that leads to the development of our masses, including Bamusai Muto. So mbebaza nnyo okuba nti ebyobulamu obitairemu ina amaanyi kubanga ng'obwa Kyabazinga twenda abantu baife abalamu. I commend the executive director of this school and the management team for proving to be profound academic local investors of impeccable repute. For developing this institute to acceptable academic levels is a big achievement. Mwebale ino emirimu gyemulikola kubanga eri abatandika ebintu oti nebino batuuka wakati batemererwa. Aye ndi musanufu ino nti okutuusa olwaleero nkulaga nti amaanyi gali kweyongera bwabweyongere. This institute has greatly contributed to the educational and social development of not only this area but Busoga in general. Tubeebaza ng'obwa Kyabazinga olw'okulaakulanya ebitundu eby'enjawulo naddala wano Ibulanku e Bugweri. From time immemorial, Busoga has always prioritized the education of its people, as manifested by the various academic institutions that were set up right from the 1900s. Mwena mutweyunzeeku ekyo kiraga nti omulamwa gwe tujjanga tubakobera mu kugoberera. Mwebale kuba bantu babuvunaanyizibwa. I thank the government of Uganda through Ministries of Health, Education and Sports, Uganda Nurses and Midwives Council, Uganda Allied Health Professionals Council, Uganda Nurses and Midwives Examinations Board, Uganda Allied Health Examinations Board, Uganda Business and Technical Examinations Board, and the National Council for Higher Education for the technical guidance, direction, and support which has enabled this institution to remain on course. Nongera okwebaza the board of directors, management and staff of this school olw'emirimu emirungi gye mukoze ate nga ti mitono wabula mingi nnyo. Kigumba abongere okuyibuka. I'm as well impressed that this institute does not only concentrate on academics but also creates a conducive atmosphere which promotes the physical, spiritual, and socio-cultural development of the students, as evidenced by the different games and sports, that's the different cultural identities. Nebaza ino Bamusai Muto olw'okwenda obwa Kyabazinga n'okwenda ebyenono n'ebyobuwangwa kubanga olwaleero omugulu gwendi guno gwene mwene bamusaayi muto abatulaze cultural dances eda Busoga n'ebindi edamawanga agandi ekitwizizaamu amaanyi nti omulamwa gwe tuliku ogw'okwongezaamu amaanyi n'okudumira ebyo byobuwangwa mwena bamusaayi muto obitayiremu ebigere. So mbeebaza nnyo olw'omulimu ogwo. Eri abazaire mbeebaza olw'okwefiiriza byonna byonna bye muliku mwasobola okutoola empiya daimwe mwasomesa bamusaayi muto bano. Mwebale butatuswaza era mwongeremu amaanyi nti wano baakatandika okusoma bave ku certificates bayire ku diploma bafune degree awo Busoga tubutuuse obuntonje. Nongera okwebaza era n'okuyozaayoza abasomi baife betweta ba graduates abali 296 olwaleero abafuuse ensonga nga nabatuleese wano nti mwebale kusoma era mwebale nnyo kuba babuvunaanyizibwa. Ife ng'obwa Kyabazinga fena tujja kwongera okuwagira n'okubayamba mu ngeri yonna yonna kubanga nimu abakulembeze abayido obaduuzi. Aye nga mu byonna byonna twenda mwongeremu amaanyi mufuuke babuvunaanyizibwa n'ab'omugaso mu bitundu bye muwangaalira. Ng'amaliriza neebaza school administration olw'okuwagira obwa Kyabazinga ng'etuwa bursaries ne scholarships ez'enjawulo okusobola okwongeramu amaanyi mu kusomesa bamusaayi muto mu Busoga muno. Era n'ayongera okubendeza ebirungi ebyereere essomero lyaife lino lukwenda okubona nga lifuuka university mu biseera ebiri okuyita mu maiso. Era mbendeza engendo ennungi ewala n'okumpi yemuviire Busoga okwisanya n'amaanyi.
Daida David Ekina Wasandra Isalamu Gafaizo Isabirye Jamal Kasenke Jauza Moda Huzaifa Nabachiri Asha Nabirye Beti Wanga Nabirye Fatina Nadiope Maureen. We have Namundia Torofina, Namsobia Judith.
By virtue of the authority entrusted upon me, I award those persons whose names have been read a certificate in nursing of the Uganda Nurses and Midwives Examinations Board.
Master Hospital, Sister Babirye Esther, to take us. You hold the.
We have gone through a series of trainings, competencies, and skills. And dear graduates, today we are committing ourselves that we are going to
I,
Solomon
Lebridge,
myself before God,
myself before Allah,
and the presence of this assembly, to pass my life in purity, and to practice my profession faithfully, and from whatever is deleterious.
I will abstain from whatever is delirious
and mischievous,
and
will not take or knowingly administer
and I will not take or knowingly administer
any harmful drug.
any harmful drug.
I will do all in my power
I will do all in my power
to maintain and elevate the standards of my profession, and will hold confidence of all personal matters to my keeping and my family. Affairs coming to my knowledge in his work, I devote myself to the welfare of
those
committed to my care. So help me God.
So help me Allah.
Take your seats. Let's go back and take our seats.
The Lord has done it. Finally. The Lord has done it. Finally. I say the Lord has done it. Finally. The Lord has given it. I say the Lord has done it. Finally. The Lord has done it. I say the Lord has done it.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I award those persons whose names have been read a certificate in midwifery of the Uganda Nurses and Midwives Examinations Board.
After, and maybe as you come to pick your documents, you're supposed to sign this pledge that you're swearing now, okay?
That said and done, Midwives, page 12. I solemnly pledge myself before God.
I solemnly pledge myself before God
And the presence of this assembly.
Thank you. They have the opportunity. Thank you, congratulations.
Nursing, another award of 500,000 shillings. Mudondo Teddy. Present you the following students who exhibited exemplary discipline during the period of training for award of 150,000 shillings each. 1, Sandy Bryant. 2, Mother's Grace Gladys. And 3,
those were the most disciplined students. Thank you so much for being disciplined. We encourage you to be disciplined. The item on the agenda is to cut the cake. The MC is going to organize a few of you celebrating his PhD. Professor Christopher, you are receiving a medal. I request.
By virtue of the authority entrusted upon me as the chief guest, I declare the congregation of the second graduation of Leura School of Nursing and Midwifery dissolved.
Thereafter, the governing council kindly get prepared, and I think we could also get moving closer in the interest of time. And thereafter, we shall have the teaching staff have a photo with His Royal Highness. So we are going to count from 3. Thank you, Your Majesty. Can I ask the governing council, the graduates, let's move away. Let's move away. We are going to have a photo with the governing council. Thank you for coming. Nzei Gasta Adi Kuseka Sangairo Kubona Baba.
I'm called Leura Emmanuel. I'm based on Musomi, Somalia Lule School of Nursing. Eranga Videwo, ni certificate in nursing. Eya tutwalira okuva 2019 up to 2022 in December. Yeah. After making an oath, and we are already in the field, the declaration has come in a way when some of us are already out, so we are already working, and we are fulfilling what the oath calls us to do. As nurses, we are entitled to practice all that the oath asks us to do, and as we were trained by the school and by all nursing hospitals that have given us aid through our study. Thank you.
My name is nursing. Nebaza Katonda eyambereire okuva semester 1 paka kutuka kuwanguzibwa. Ndi musanyufu ino kutuka kuwanguzibwa entuuse byali byangu wabula kyayisa kya Katonda. Nsaba nti ndijja kwidandaba kisa kya Katonda.